Hey people, video making habit. So I'll make a couple of those. I need to do one per day. Yesterday I listened to my favorite podcast, My First Million, and there was this guy here, Ryan Breslow, very smart young individual, one of the most impressive young guys that I know in our modern times for sure. Um, he is CEO of Bolt and Echo. He was into crypto. He made loads of money and he is very successful. Um, if all things considered equal, that is, and obviously, this short video is mostly about PR, and PR masterclass and marketing launch campaign because he launched a tirade against Y Combinator, Stripe, and calling them the mob of Silicon Valley. The podcast yesterday with Sean and with Sam, he discussed about it. He threw a lot of darts slash arrows, and yeah, he got like people to reply to him. He got Y Combinator founder Paul Graham respond to him. He also had Sam Altman, which are like big names in the valley. And yeah, this short video is to comment on the situation and like comment on the general strategy to go after someone like that. So obviously he stepped down of his role a couple of days ago. And I don't think it's he stepped down because of these posts. I think he stepped down because he wants to launch a new thing, and that's why he's going after them. Stripe, Y Combinator, and all of them. And by the way, this young man is a very smart guy. He wrote a book. It's called Fundraising by Ryan Breslow. One of my favorite books that I read last year. He's a very sales type of person, so obviously I do agree with like most of his philosophies. Um, Yet just be careful when you launch wars. Like yesterday, they were talking the podcast. The Art of War by Sun Tzu or Robert's Green 33 Laws of War and also 48 Laws of Power. And these laws, I mean, they have been used in the past. It's That's a bit why I don't like the old books and the outdated stuff that used to work in the past don't really work very well in or modern landscape. The thing is, when you make enemies, going after people, well, making enemies never really a good thing in life. I'm not saying not to be controversial, but this guy's taking it to an extreme, and he's using it as a PR machine for his next venture, obviously. And I mean, it's good marketing and it will obviously boost something up. Maybe he can mend these injuries, these injured relationship in the future. But cutting yourself out from a bunch of people and being identified as a controversial person, for example, Kanye is one of them. Um, Donald Trump's one of them. Yeah, it may get you short term stuff, but if you're a long term thinker, especially a very long term thinker, this kind of exposure will never get you anything good. Um, Obviously, cause lots of stress, lots of anxiety. Um, not I mean humans are made for war. Uh, that's a good thing, so to be in the action. But the thing is, doing these types of things, you start like 50, 100 micro wars, and these wars, they may go on for 20, 50, 100 years, and then you're waging war against very important people. So yeah, sure, you can call them out like, hey dude, like you can't mistreat founders, and you're kind of a mafia. But I mean, first, there's limits on how you call out people. There's kind of rules to the game, and second, I mean, it will only make your case worse. Um, Obviously, you will attract, like people that will follow you as well, just like Jesus did. But yeah, Jesus got killed couple of time after he started his crusade slash tirade, if we could call it that way, because obviously he had good reasons behind it. we need disruptors in this society, people that shake things up, and we need to have more conversations around things. Obviously, nothing will ever be perfect, Jesus included. Um, these, they're great institution. If you ask me, Y Combinator, I haven't been, I have not been incubated at Y Combinator, but no, it's great. They have great content. They're like fundamental in the startup community. VCs generally, my views kind of good with them. I'm getting in that game too. But everything has, black and white. Everything has pros and cons. So bottom line here, I'm making my point a bit long, but yeah, Ryan, he's very ambitious young guy. He'll go very far. Just like be careful with these words. Obviously, he's trying out something. He's experimenting, so nothing against it. He will experiment that, and we'll see in the future if he will continue uh, waging, these PR strategies, which are a bit risky. So I guess he can see for himself. I can give my opinion all day long, but the numbers will speak for themselves. Will he be able to raise a shit bunch of money for his next his next venture? Will he be able to gain valuable relationships from that? Will he really burn bridges, or will he be able to sign peace treaties with the people he offended, as per se? Will he block out some of his roads with some of these people? These are all questions that I can't answer, but that data will. But my general opinion, with like wars and attacking people, um, I'd say it like, don't attack people, attack like yourself, attack like what's in front of you. Don't try to attack too much humans. um, Attack the work in front of you, attack that gym workout, but don't start wars. That's probably the worst thing you can do, although like 50 Cent will tell you the other way around.